tear along the perforated edge and remove the life vest from the pouch. Lean forward and place the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist. Fasten the buckle and pull on the straps tight. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. When activate the aircraft,
Prospective immigrants, please note, either you will go through this door or you will not go through. If you go through, there is always the risk of remembering your name. Things look at you doubly, and you must look back and let them happen.
This is the first time in my life I've actually had a set of house keys. It's a lot of like learning to be on your own in a different country and like being okay with like not constantly having someone to come back to. Like sometimes you're just on your own and you have to learn to like be with yourself and like just do that. And I think like it's also a little bit of like a sign of independence for me to have like my own set of keys to a house that I rent and like, you know, I live in independently, do everything on my own. Like, yeah, I think like that's really like a nice feeling that I can do things on my own. I don't need to like ask someone else to do like things with me or for me or any of that. So yeah.
I took like ballet lessons, and on my birthday I asked my mom like, can I quit ballet? I wanted to hide my body so that other people will be comfortable with, you know, who I am. Yeah. I came to the US when I was like 20, and I think it was very different because I knew nobody here, and especially in New York City, everyone doesn't give a shit about what you're doing. I remember my first time going, and I just felt very free. I kind of just let go of like all the judgment that people around me impose on me growing up, and also I guess like what I impose on myself as well, because I've just internalized all these like voices. That was like the start of my discovery of my own sexuality and being like feminine and sexy, I guess. Even saying like I'm sexy is like super difficult. I think pole is also like a traditionally shameful thing to do, at least from the culture that I'm from, right? Why am I being shameful about something that makes me feel so good? I think that's when I realized like I've come such a long way, and it's a kind of strength that I never thought I could have. Yeah.
I think these two were one of the first few cassettes that my mom got for me, and I would just choreograph dance pieces for myself, and I would imagine that I'm performing in front of an audience. I had stage fright, but in those moments in the evenings when it takes some time to make friends in a new place, then I would dance. And for the first 1 year I remember crying at night about being alone or missing home, but also you don't want to tell your parents that because you don't want to upset them. So on Sundays I remember we used to get these tape recorder for 1 hour, and I would tell my classmates, hey, you want to just choreograph something together? So I think dance helped me mingle up with other people as well. And things became really better after that. Like in 9th and 10th, the 2 more years that I stayed in that school, I had good friends. I had so much fun.
I think it's been with me for about 2 years, 1 or 2 years. And I came to New York very hungry and pretty ambitious, but I was like still recovering from a very traumatic period in my life, and I was learning how to like be more true to myself. I've grown very independent, first of all, in New York, and I finally developed a sense of my own identity and who I was, and I'm starting to like find things that I believe in and am rooted in and like want to fight for and like might want to do for life. The only thing that makes human beings different, or rather like makes us human beings us, like each individual, their individual, is memories. So like you are set apart from a different individual, not just by your name or your body or your soul, but rather like the memory that you carry with you.
Either you will go through this door, or you will not go through. The door itself makes no promises. It is only a door.